Hi guys, welcome to my channel. It's Shazzy. You may know me as Brown Girl Does Makeup. So thank you for clicking on my video. We're here with another Empties video for May. Now we know in June. I thought I'll film this and get this up. My voice may sound a bit funny throughout the video because I've been ill. I haven't been able to upload anything in terms of like videos and stuff because I have some pre-filmed content, but I haven't actually been able to edit it because I haven't been feeling well. But I'm feeling a bit better now, so I thought I'll be a bit more productive and film my empties video, as well as try and edit some pre-filmed content that I had and get it up. Otherwise it's just going to stay there and I'm never going to get anything done and I'm going to regret it. So yeah, if you've been here before, thank you for returning and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. I hope you enjoy the content and subscribe and, you know, do all those lovely things down below. So let's just get into the empties. So first of all, I'm going to start off with the Epaderm. So I use this because I have some dry patches on my body and it's been really helpful on those. They've been clearing up slowly. So it's been really good to use this, but I've run out. As you can tell, it's in my empties, so I need to either repurchase this one, but I do have another one downstairs. I think it's the Cetra Balm. I think that's what it's called. I'm going to try that one out and then I'll decide which one I prefer and then repurchase either one. But I do really like this. It's actually really helped the dry patches on my skin. It's not eczema or anything, so I don't really need to get like a prescription ointment for it or anything like that. But I have seen some people who have kind of like gotten rid of their dry patches and eczema and stuff like that through their diet. So I want to try and kind of have a look at that. But I know what I'm like. I can be a bit lazy when it comes to food and things like that. Even though I'm trying to be a little bit more healthier because of Eliza, but I'm a bit lazy at the same time. Like I sort of sort her out with really healthy, nutritious food, and I kind of forget about myself. So yeah, this has been really good for my dry skin. But once I use the Cetra Balm, I think that's what it's called, I will think about which one I'm going to repurchase. So next we have the Boots moisturizing foot cream. This has actually changed packaging. It's now in a maroon color packaging, I think, but it's still the same price. It's $3.99. And you can always get like buy one get one half price on these things, because especially with the Boots brand, and they always do like advantage card offers, like 10% off any Boots brand products and stuff like that. I really like this one for the summer. I have run out, so I need to buy a new one at some point. But I prefer something a bit more thicker than this in the winter. I want something a little bit more hydrating because my skin does dry up a bit more in the winter. But I will repurchase this one and see if it's the same thing, because obviously they change the packaging and stuff and they might have changed what's inside it. So we'll see what that's like when I purchase the new one. And then I have some staples, the Carex hand washes. I do like these. I really enjoy the macadamia oil one. I like the scent of it. This one didn't really have too much of a scent, but it was still quite nice. I do like them. But I've seen that Costco does a big litre bottle, refill bottle one that works out a little bit cheaper than these ones, because these have gone up in price. And even though you're not getting different scents, you're getting the same one over and over again. I think I would prefer to save a bit of money when it comes to stuff like this, so I may consider buying the one from Costco. But I've got quite a few of these still in my stash, so once they're finished then I'll consider buying the one from Costco's. Some more essentials, so we got the NIVEA shower gels in coconut and jojoba oil, and the rich moisture cream or creme. I really like these. You can tell I always have them in my monthly empties every month ever since I started doing monthly empties. I do change it up a little bit sometimes, especially if someone like my mum does bulk buying a lot. I think I get this bulk buying habit from my mum. She bulk buys all the time, when she sees a special offer, and then she just gives it out to all our sisters. So I generally have different ones when my mum does that, but if I'm purchasing stuff, I always purchase the NIVEA ones. They've gone up again, they're £1.20 in Boots and everywhere else, but I did see them for £1 in Tesco, so I picked a few up, but not a lot, and I kind of wish I picked up more, because I know it's only 20p saving, but when you buy quite a few, it kind of adds up. So I may have a look at Tesco's again when I go for my next shop and see if they have them for £1 again. So we have the Colgate Totals. These we been using more and more often because it works out a little bit cheaper, because on Boots they have them for like a bulk pack. You get the 120ml in a pack of 3 for £8.50, I think. Whereas on offer you only get the 75ml on offer, and it's generally £2.50. So this bulk pack works out to be like £2.83, I think, per tube, but you're getting 125ml, whereas for £2.50 you're getting the 75ml. But again, Tesco had them on offer. They had like a different Colgate type, like I think it's the whitening one or something, and they were like £2.50 there, and that was 125ml. So I bought quite a few of those. Again, when I see these offers in like supermarkets or drugstores or anything like that, I'll just pick them up, because all these little 30p savings here and there and stuff add up. And these are essentials. You need toothpaste, you need mouthwash, body wash, things like that, you know, they're essentials. So I tend to just pick them up when they're on offer. And then I have the Corsodyl Daily Complete Protection Mouthwash in mild mint. Like I mentioned last month, I'm not too keen on the flavour anymore. I don't know why. I think something has changed in me, or maybe they've changed the actual formulation of this when they changed the packaging. But I might look into buying a different type of mouthwash. It just depends on what's more value for money, to be honest. Like, I don't mind it too much, but it's not my favourite anymore for some reason. I've got 2 more bottles downstairs, so once I finish those I'll look at buying a new one. Another staple in our stash is the cotton buds, the baby organic cotton buds. I moved to using the baby organic ones because I prefer them. I don't know why, don't ask why, I just prefer them. And they come in a perfectly recyclable package, and yeah, we always go through these every month. So doing some baby products now, we've got the Nappy bags again. These are so handy when we're going out as well as at home, and they're reasonably priced. They're only like 86p for 150 on Boots. I highly recommend these if you're having a baby. I want to do a kind of baby video of like products I would recommend and products I wouldn't recommend. Let me know down below if you're interested in that, but I would highly recommend these. And I bought the Tommy Tippy bins, and we used to buy the refills all the time, but I realized like it doesn't really make a difference, and I got like, I think I got too involved in the hype of buying all these things, and I kind of should have listened to some of the advice online. They had like people saying it's not worth it, just buy a normal bin with a lid and use nappy bags and stuff, which is what I do now with the Tommy Tippy bins anyway. We put a black bag in and then use these to chuck it in, and it's the same thing. It doesn't mask the smell. Like the bags that you get with Tommy Tippy refills, they don't mask the smell at all, so it doesn't really make a difference. So I just tend to buy these and use these in the house as well as going out and stuff. So if you're having a baby or you have a baby, I highly recommend these. And then I have a makeup sponge. This is my Real Technique sponge. It's disgusting, I know. I have tried to wash it, and then this kind of staining stayed, so this is why I'm getting rid of it. I have a few I need to get rid of actually. I need to actually go through all my makeup sponges and get rid of them, because it's about time I did that. Embarrassingly, I haven't done it in a while, and I kind of need to, but my reasoning is that I don't wear makeup that often, which is not really a good reasoning. But yeah, this has going into the bin because I used it, and when I tried to wash these marks off, they didn't come off, and I think that's kind of my fault as well because I left it in a bag because I was at my parents' house. And rather than washing it and letting it air dry, I just chucked it in the bag and forgot about it, and then when I took it out, it was like this. So don't let your sponges not air dry. Make sure you wash and air dry them all the time. Don't be me. And talking of sponges, I have these 2 sponges that my sister gave us. Came in a pack. She gave them when she did a little cute gift set thing for for Lisa when she was born. I'm so sorry, I'm really not well. Yeah, so these are really nice and soft. They're really lovely and soft. I don't know if Boots do them still, but I will link one down below that's kind of similar. They're really cheap, inexpensive, so you can get buy loads of these and get through them, you know, and they're really soft on the baby, especially when they're wet. And she kind of likes playing with them in the bath as well. She just tries to squeeze them out and splashes everywhere and stuff, so it's quite cute. But yeah, I really like these on her. So I've got another pack, but they're different. They're not like this. But I'll link ones down below that may be a little bit similar because I can't really see the exact same ones as these. And all the links down below are affiliated, so if you do purchase anything off of them, I do get a small commission off of it. You don't have to purchase anything if you don't want to, but I'll just link everything for your reference. And so if you are interested in seeing what's what, yeah, just have a look down below. These are samples I got from baby shows when we were going to baby shows. They came in their little bags, so either one's from the baby show is called that happens twice a year, or from Emma's diary and stuff like that. Like you always get these little samples. And the Sudocrem Care and Protect ointment is actually much nicer than the original one. The original one's so thick, like it's really hard to wash off sometimes, and especially on baby as well. But this one's just like a sort of normal, it's almost like Bepanthen, but the Sudocrem version. But I got loads of Bepanthen, so I'm waiting to go through those, and I would reconsider buying these sorry, buying these if when I run out of those. But I kind of went a bit crazy and bought loads of stuff, but in my defense, I'm glad I did because everything gone up crazy, so I'm well stocked up to not have to repurchase a lot of things, especially baby products have gone up so much. So the next thing we got was the Snuffle Babe nasal drop. These are really good to help unblock her nose basically. I feel like I need an adult version of this, or maybe I should just use I've got another packet downstairs, I could try it out, but I won't. I don't like these sort of things, but it really helps her to get out all the stuff that she needs to get out, because she's been having problems with blocked noses at night for some reason. I don't know if it's some sort of allergy thing. So the next thing is the Cowpole Vapor Plug and Nightlight. So this isn't really an empty. I've used up the refills that it comes up with, but obviously the plug you keep. And when I first purchased this, I stupidly bought just the refills. I didn't purchase the plug. I didn't realise I wasn't purchasing the plug. And again, this is because she's struggling with blocked noses at night, and me too at the moment. So it's been handy for both of us. But to be honest with you, it hasn't really lived up to my expectations because it says up to 8 hours of release. But we use it for a couple of hours every night just before she goes to bed. We put it on, and then maybe an hour or two when she's asleep we leave it on, and then we switch it off, and it's only lasts 2 days, and then we have to change the refill, whereas it should be 8 hours, but it's not really 8 hours. It's a lot less than that, and it does smell really lovely. It smells really, really nice, but I don't think it actually does much because I've been stuffed up. I've had like nasal issues and stuff, and I can't really breathe through my nose at the moment, but it hasn't done anything for me either. I prefer the Carvel spray. That's much better, like this pillow spray thing. I'll probably have one in my empties next month because I'm close to finishing the bottle up, because I've been ill and she's been ill, and I know it's baby products, but it actually works on adults too, so I recommend using it as well for us. But yeah, I don't think I would recommend this to anyone. It's quite expensive for what it is, and it doesn't really work. And the next product is the Milton Antibacterial hand wash, hand sanitizer. So this we had loads of. I bought tons of them when I knew I was having a baby. I stockpiled loads of them, and they've gone up in price. They're like £3 now. And I think this is, I think this is the last one that I have, but I do like these. I don't like the scent of it, it's disgusting, but I feel like it's really good and gentle on our hands and stuff, so I did really enjoy using it, but I don't like the scent. And I have the vitamin E oil from Palmer's. I really enjoyed this, using as a pre-moisturizer before I put on my body moisturizer, especially in the winter because I felt like my skin was a little bit drier than normal. So this really helped, and even in the summer I think I will continue using it. I have another one. I haven't pulled it out yet because I'm thinking I might not need to because it's been really hot here. It's been like nearly 30 degrees, so I don't know if I will have to actually pull it out and use it. I think my moisturizer is good enough, but in the winter this has been a lifesaver, like with my dry skin on my legs and my arms and stuff. It's been so good to use this just coming out of the shower and then moisturizing after on top. It's been really great. Like I would definitely repurchase this once I finish the one that I have downstairs. And we have some Milton's antibacterial surface wipes. I've got a couple of packets of these left downstairs, so I wouldn't recommend buying these. They're really good, yes, but I actually think the Fred and Flow ones in Tesco's is more value for money because it's half the price of these, and I think you get the same amount or you get a few more. It might be a pack of 50, I can't remember exactly how much it is, but they feel a bit more wet than the Milton ones. The Milton ones feel a little bit more drier. These ones have sadly dried out completely, so I had to throw these away. I'm really annoyed about that because they're not cheap. They're like £2.60 something, which doesn't sound expensive, but when you're buying multiple to take it out and about and stuff, it starts to add up. And last but not least, we have the wet ones. These came in purchases I made from Boots. They came free, so I'm not sure if Boots doing this like free gift with purchases or something, because I've received, like I mentioned last month, I've received quite a few things free in my orders, but these are quite good. They're just hand wipes, aren't they? I always carry hand wipes nowadays anyway, like whether it's baby wet wipes or these in my bag and stuff, and I've always carried hand wipes with me. So these are all my empties for the month. I think I have around 20 products. We'll count 3 as samples because of the 2 Sudocrem samples and the the sponges that my sister gave me. And also I won't count the value of the wet wipes because they were like a gift with purchase. But in total I've spent £64.26 for this month on the 20 products, and I think the big ticket items are like things like this Cowpole vapor plug and my Real Techniques makeup sponge, and also the Epaderm. The Epaderm's like £12.50. So yeah, that's generally what I see on a monthly basis. I'm using up about 20 products a month, well, as a household, and generally it's between the 40 to 60 mark, but I do have some more expensive things that I'm starting to finish up, and I'm seeing really good usage on makeup items as well, because we've been going out a bit more and I've been wearing makeup a little bit more, but I haven't actually filmed or like taken pictures or anything, so you wouldn't see what I've done on Instagram or YouTube, because I've been a bit lazy doing that and pressed for time and stuff. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this video. Please give it a thumbs up and let us know what empties you have for this month, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, bye.